Good evening. Thanks for joining us tonight at 10. I'm John Madden. Roughly 38 years ago, the CDC reported 5 cases of a deadly disease among healthy young men in Los Angeles. It would later be known as the start of the AIDS epidemic across the nation. Now today, one local church is helping to end the stigma. Kent Lutzen has more on their efforts.
In the walls of an unlikely ally, men and women of all backgrounds were encouraged to join in the fight to end AIDS. Reverend Daryl Goodwin says HIV vulnerable communities who in the past maybe felt outcasted by the church gathered together for support on World AIDS Day.
The churches or a lot of religious organizations have helped to add to the stigma of being diagnosed with HIV, stigma around being tested. We should have actually been on the front end of helping this fight against HIV and AIDS originally.
The Nebraska AIDS Project, First Central Congregational Church, and other faith-based organizations teamed up to bring prayer and testing in hopes all people feel welcomed inside these walls.
You should find family, you should find welcome, you should find the sense of total acceptance and love. And so if your community isn't providing that type of opportunity, then you are sort of suffering outside, trying to struggle with this alone.
According to Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, as many as 1 in 7 people don't know they're infected with HIV.
Small finger poke.
Tommy Young, dentist with the Nebraska AIDS Project, was there to educate and set up shop inside the chapel.
And this is called the Insti test. So it is a 1-minute HIV test and literally requires a small finger poke and 60 seconds, and then you know your result.
Although medical experts have made significant progress in slowing down the spread of HIV, World AIDS Day is a reminder of what still needs to be done in health and in stigma.
When it comes to sexual health is also part of your whole person health. And so you should want to get tested to complete that whole person, that whole wellness, portion of caring about your own health.
Through November 1st, the Douglas County Health Department has received confirmation of 32 new HIV infections in 2019. With these new faith-based partners, Nebraska AIDS Project hopes to lower those numbers and offer an outlet for support.
No matter where you are, where you've come from, here we're going to fully accept you, you will be loved, and you'll get the support that you desire and need.
In Omaha, Kent Lutzen, 3 News Now.
If you're unable to visit a clinic this weekend, the Douglas County Health Department is providing free take-home HIV test kits. Visit our website 3newsnow.com for the contact number on how you can get a hold of one of those kits.